Growing up is weird. I know that we haven't really talked in, I want to say, the better half of like 7 months or so, but I want you to know that I've been doing, I've been doing okay. I've been doing really good actually. Yeah, man. For those of you that are just joining me for the first time, my name is Samir, and I'm really happy that you're here. This is a series that I call Samir. Where is he at? In this case, where has he been? Well, if you're wondering where I'm at right now, geographically speaking, I'm gonna be right there. I'll be right there. And as for where I'm at mentally, let's discuss. So, if you've taken the moment to look up and see where I'm at geographically in this big wide world that we inhabit, I am once again out of state, and that's because I have gone ahead and applied to become a flight attendant again. Now, this has been a big, long time coming. This has been a long time coming for me. I've realized that I want to make a career out of something that I enjoy, and I want to continue to see the world and meet people and fulfill my purpose in life, which I sincerely believe is to cultivate and establish meaningful connection. So I think that having this be a medium for me to express myself that way is exactly where I needed to be. And the journey has been nothing short of emotional. I think that since we've last spoken, I've had to deal with a lot of feelings of grief. Grief for my previous life, grief for opportunities that I may have missed, given the route and the unconventional career choice that I've taken. Grief for my younger self, again, but more so regarding the opportunities that I feel like I'm repeating myself again. I know that I've grown a lot in such a short amount of time since we've last spoken, and I think that's a wonderful thing. I don't feel like the same person anymore. I'm actively in the process of changing, and I can feel myself becoming a better person. I think that the biggest thing that I've been struggling with right now is feelings of adversity and self-confidence, but more specifically speaking about having the courage to trust myself even when I feel uncertain. I found myself in a lot of precarious situations, and as I've gone out and I've ventured out into the world as a flight attendant, I've had to come in contact with conflicting beliefs based on what I deem is morally correct, ethically correct, topics of religion, dating, different aspects revolving all sorts of topics about cultural and societal norms, being more authentic to myself, and finding comfortability in the uncomfortable. I think it's that perspective of life that has really given me a lot more insight and wisdom, I would say, beyond my years. I can feel myself stepping into who I want to become. I'm starting to develop my own voice. And if you look back on my older videos, you can tell that I was so scared to speak up for myself, man. Well, I mean, can you blame me? I was just a kid. But that's the truth, man. Like, I think it takes time for us to, self-actualize in that regard. There's so much for us to learn, and there's so much for us to experience, but it's once we can get those experiences of life where we can develop our own sense of taste and perspective, because everyone's perspective is different. I think about the the psychological effect of Sonder, which is a really beautiful word, by the way, and it essentially talks about how each and every individual that you come across has a life just as deep and just as profound as your own. And that, to me, you would think like, no shit, right? Obviously, everybody has their own stuff going on. You don't know everybody's struggle, but you don't know everybody's dreams either. You don't know what their hopes are. putting a more positive spin on it, to me, I think that there's a lot more compassion that can come from recognizing the optimism in the situation. And yeah, the psychological effect of Sonder really leaves me so speechless, because that to me gives me such a massive spark of hope for humanity. It's those little things that keep me bright-eyed as I walk through the world and continue down this path, because it's all about how you see things, man. What you make of your current situation. You know, is it hard? Absolutely, because you have to be committed every single day to waking up and choosing to be happy and choosing to see things on the brighter side, regardless of how unfortunate your circumstances might turn out. But there's a lot of power in that. You get a sense of agency, you get a sense of autonomy and resilience, especially. That shit is crazy, dude. That shit is crazy. But man, dude, it's been weird. I feel like I've been this caterpillar crawling my way to a stable branch, and now that I can finally say that I've found a better sense of what I like to define as a stable foundation, I'm starting to, you know, form into my own little cocoon. I'm gonna blossom very soon, dude. Oof, sooner than you might expect. And that to me is exciting, because I feel like I can look towards the future with a massive sense of optimism, because there's so much good is coming, dude. So much good is coming, and I can't wait to see it, you know, unravel itself. I really think that having this time to myself has been a huge catalyst for my own journey of self-discovery. I have time to think. I'm away from the judgment, the opinions of others. Have you ever experienced a moment where you share something exciting, a hope for the future that you have with someone, a wish, a desire, a dream? Have you ever had a dream where, you know, when you get so excited to share something with someone and, oh, Siri's going crazy on my watch. You ever get a moment? Okay. Have you ever had a dream? So, you ever experience this where you want to share one of your hopes and dreams with somebody really close to you, and even though that they may mean well, they unintentionally or indirectly instill a little bit of fear or anxiety out of their perspective, claiming that they want what's best for you, but they don't want you to get hurt? I think it's that sense of comfortability and that withholding of the individual inside a safety net is what can hold us back from achieving our dreams, man. Fucking spitting fire in this video, baby. Yo, dude. So I think a lot about that. Having this space away from everybody has allowed me to realize that, yeah, man, it's gonna be okay. You know, I've got me, dude. What more do I need? I got me. I got the man upstairs. Great, dude. I'm invincible. That's it, dude. That's it. And that's it, man. I'm looking at my notes here. On the topic of rediscovery and growth, although I know that these lost experiences might not be fulfilled, I know that I can find a lot of, you know, hope in embracing this current path that I'm on. Sometimes, as it happens to all of us, I can get in my head and I think to myself, you know, I could have gone to college, I could have finished school, I could have gone down the conventional path and made friends in university and had that college, like, oh, dude, midterm. Ugh. I don't know, dude, that I don't believe that was the right path for me. It didn't resonate with me, number one, and number two, I know that I wouldn't be as excited about life or the real world as I am right now. And that's a reality I had to face for myself. Am I telling you to drop out of school and become a flight attendant? Maybe. We're hiring, but I'm not. What I'm saying is that the more you're able to look inside yourself and realize what resonates with you the highest and what calls to you the most, that's when you can gain a better sense of yourself. And I'm starting to realize that more. Growing up as an only child, I've realized that there's a lot that I have realized about myself that I didn't really want to come to terms with, both good and bad. I've become very self-aware as a result, just off the sheer consequence of observing, of hyper-observing my every move and everybody else's moves and reactions and responses, emotionally, physically, psychologically, spiritually, in kind of every aspect of life. Maybe that's why I'm anxious. Maybe because I'm trying to gain a sense of control of everything that goes on in my life all at the same time. Dude, did I just... But with that being said, having that heightened sense of awareness has allowed me to really learn from my mistakes. And I think that's a real blessing in disguise. There's a lot of beauty in that because I can continue to learn and love myself more. And I wake up now with a better sense of self-confidence because I can look at myself in the mirror and say, this is who I am right now. And regardless of where I'm at in my journey of self-discovery or self-love, I can choose to say, I'm gonna make it better if I desire to. Because that can be tricky, man. There was a long period where like I didn't love myself, dude. Like I really didn't like the person I was, and I tried to mask that. And I faced that recently. I'm vocalizing it right now, which very brave of me. Thank you, Samir. You're welcome, Samir. Understanding what my shortcomings are and what my strengths are has just opened my eyes, man. My perspective is so wide right now. Almost as wide as this lens, baby. Yo, dude, look at the fucking space. Yo, we got this, we got that. It's crazy out here, man. But anyway, back to what we were saying. I think that, yeah, man, there's so much to explore. I would encourage you to answer this question. How do you navigate solitude? Leave a response in the comment section below. Here's a better question. Do you ever feel like you're mourning the life that you didn't live? Because through understanding what I have experienced, I would invite you to look inside yourself too and see what you may find. You might be surprised. Is this a cliche ending to a video? Maybe, but you know what? Fuck it. I haven't uploaded a video in 6 to 7 months, man. There's so much that I have to unravel, but I want this to be the start of me uploading to upload. I know that I've been wanting to nitpick and hyperanalyze each video that I make, which isn't a bad thing because I care about what I create, but I also think that it's important to get a message out. You know, the crazy thing is, like, this is the first time I've worn, like, truly what is a representation of, like, wearing all black. And I gotta tell you, man, dude, like, it feels pretty fucking, it feels good, dude. Like, I feel like I'm gonna commit a crime or something. You know, as nervous as I've been to upload, I'm in a hotel room with my camera, dude. I don't have an excuse. The only excuse I have is not following through with what I want to say. But here I am, man. I'm yapping, and you're listening. And I want you to know that I'm so grateful for you just being here and just hearing me out with what I have to say. Yeah, I'm really glad that you stuck around because you really mean a lot to me. That's just about it. This is episode 3 of Samir, Where's Yet. Once again, geographically, I'm going to be right there. And as for where I'm at mentally, you've just found out. Take care. I'll see you on the other side.